Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Hope you're all having a great day today. Today's review, I'm going to be taking a look at another Oxford Diecast Scania CP28 pump ladder fire engine. And this one's from the Kent Fire and Rescue Service. So with that being said, I'm going to jump right on into it. So this is another nice model. I really like this one. Really like the detailing on it, with the checkered pattern color going up and down the lockers and across the cab as well. It's pretty nice. Really like that the color it has at the top part where it says Kent Fire and Rescue Service. It looks like it's got like a neon yellow or highlighter yellow color, which is pretty nice. Really like the look of that. I'm going to zoom in on some small detailing pretty quickly front of the cab. As you can see by the back door, it says 6006. It's pretty cool. Not sure why that's there, but that's nice. And then you see on the driver's side door, it's got the fire website, and I'll zoom in on that a little bit more. It's probably not going to show up very well, but it basically says www.kent/fire.uk.org, which is pretty cool. And then you got the, looks like the coat of arms or the badge or crest right there on the door. Not exactly certain what that is, but I really like the look of that. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to zoom out a bit now. Turning it around to the front of the fire engine. I really like how it says Scania written on it across the front. That's pretty cool. Written pretty cool. There's another small detail right at the very bottom. Looks like it says P280, which is pretty nice. It's a small detail. Almost would have missed it. Then you've got the license plate on the front of it, which is cool. That writing down there. Zooming back out, you can see the blue light bar at the top, and then right across the cab here, it's like you got a light right here and another one over here, like 2 extra lights on the top, which is pretty cool. Really like the looks of those, so that's pretty nice. Turning it around to the other side, it's basically the same detailing that it has on the other side, which is pretty nice. Not a whole lot, but it's pretty cool. Still of the checkered pattern color. And now we're going to take a look at the top of the appliance. So as you can see right here, it looks like you got the camera or some type of a light, which is pretty cool. You got a small ladder here, and you got this one right here. And then you got this big old thing right here in the middle. Looks like a ladder, but it could be something else. Not exactly certain. And then also another nice detail is the small blue light right here on the pole in the back, which is pretty cool. It's pretty nice that it has that. One of my other Oxford fire engines, I think, has that, or has 1 or 2 of them, so that's pretty cool. So that's a nice little detail on it as well. And then you turn that around to the back, you can easily see where the pole is with the blue light, which is pretty cool. And then I really like this here. That's also got the this thing. It's kind of blended in, but looks like some type of a tool or something that they use. I really like the lights in the corners that you can see. If you look close enough at all 4 corners, top and bottom, they have those lights, which is pretty cool. And then of course you got your pump area right here at the back, which is pretty cool. The doors open. They hook up the hoses and everything, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. So it's a nice one. And so now, to give my overall view thoughts. So this one was released, I forget how many years ago. I don't think they're running it anymore, but I would check Oxford's website. But this was a pretty nice buy. I got it about maybe 2 years ago or so on eBay, and I knew I had to get it for my collection. I was like, I really love Scania fire engines, but I also wanted to add in another Oxford Diecast fire engine, so I bought it. And I really like the look of it. I really like the detail and how nice it is, and that it's from a fire service in England. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nicely detailed for a 1/76 scale model, and I really like the features it has on it, especially the light at the very back where the ladders are, which is pretty cool. I really like that. That's a nice little detail to it, so it's a pretty nice one. I would definitely check Oxford's website to see the status of availability on it. Not exactly certain when it is, but if you come across this model, I highly recommend getting it for your collection. It's definitely worth the money, and it would definitely be a great addition, and especially for a 1/76 scale model fire engine like this, they're definitely worth the money. So I highly recommend getting it. And this model is definitely a 10, so it's definitely worth it to get in your collection. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and please be sure you stay tuned for the next one.